All right, guys, we are back on the air. Welcome to Friday Night Smackdown, and boy, do we have a show for you. Um, yeah, so now we have an open challenge from Uncle Howdy to kick off our episode. He says he wants to be a fighting champion. So this will be interesting to see where it goes from here. Yeah. Brennan, how are you doing today?
Good. How are you doing, Eric? It is interesting to note that him being a fighting champion, two of the people that he faced in his championship match ended up getting injured in the match, so they weren't able to participate this week in a match.
Yep, and those two that you have alluded to was Ilya Dragunov, as well as Dominic Mysterio, which Dirty Dom, I heard, is not too happy about this.
As he should be. He deserves that championship rematch. Maybe he'll get it sometime down the line when he heals up.
Yeah, and oh, look at the United States Championship around the waist of Uncle Howdy. What a chilling sight, but yet very cool sight to see as he makes his way to the ring.
He truly does deserve that championship belt.
Yes, he definitely earned it, especially in the way of injuring two of his opponents during the match. So, yep, as we continue to go on, guys, Wednesday, if you guys missed it, make sure you guys go check out the Wednesday Night Valley episode. That was a great episode. We crowned a lot of champions there, to the AAA, to this main show, and a lot of great contenders that could end up on this main show, given some time. So make sure you guys go check this out ahead of this open challenge. Uncle Howdy, oh man, what a chilling sight.
Truly is a creepy entrance, but he's paying homage to his late and great brother or family member. I can't remember. Bray Wyatt.
I think it is brother.
I wanted to say brother, but I wasn't 100%.
I believe it is brother. I don't know. You can quote me on that. I don't know if my quote's going to be correct, but you can quote me. Look at our United States Championship. Man, what a guy. A ref just stand by over there. Let's see, Uncle Howdy. Let me grab the mic. Alright, he's calling him out as we speak right now. Open challenge to anybody in the back of the locker room. Let's see who's going to answer the call, Brendan.
Let's see who comes out.
Uncle Howdy getting ready. And whoa, this is a shock. Andrade answers the call. That wasn't expected.
Wow. Totally did not expect that.
No.
Eric, what are your thoughts on that?
I just wasn't expecting it, honestly. And, I could be here for it, but somebody that wasn't anywhere close to the match this past Friday, but yet has all the reason to be going after Uncle Howdy, trying to make a name for himself on this brand. Andrade, last time I checked, is the number 4 seed in the United States Championship division. So, at least someone from the division answered the call. I just was not expecting it to be Andrade, if I'm being 100% honest here.
Yes, and this just does showcase how deep of our roster that we have here at Smackdown. Andrade being a 4 seed for the U.S. title.
Yep, not even near
kind of unexpected.
Yeah, not even near the number 1 contendership. And now here we go. Uncle Howdy, Andrade. Oh, Uncle Howdy really starting to make it known. And really taking over the first part of this match. So, yeah, just wasn't expecting, Brendan, Andrade to answer this call. Good for him, though.
I mean, when you issue an open challenge, it's always a fight in the back to see whoever can get to the stage first.
Oh,
it
yeah.
looks like Andrade was the first one to make it out.
100%. And, you know, it's a nice little feud to go ahead and kick us off. And I was looking for maybe, you know, more of a Chad Gable, I heard, was trying to gain momentum, but Andrade must have beat him to it.
Well, you know, Chad Gable, he is the master manipulator, and maybe he manipulated himself way too much to try and get out there.
Must have. You know, maybe he was out celebrating with the Creeds a little too much. You know, between American Made and all of that, you know.
Could have.
You know, the Creeds won gold. You thought, you know, next guy up might have been Chad Gable, but here we are, Andrade and Uncle Howdy with some nice chain wrestling here. My goodness, he's really locking in that submission. Uncle Howdy
that
really going
hold
for
is
it.
Deep locked in on Andrade.
Man, he just kicks him off like he's nothing. Uncle Howdy really owning this matchup to start.
You gotta wonder the arm health of Andrade after that submission hold.
You gotta wonder if Andrade's ever gonna get anything going for himself. Because Uncle Howdy has ran this match, the entirety of it. But, you know, that's why he is champion, Brendan. As Andrade kicks him out to the back, to outside of the ring. We have a great United States champion and a great United States Championship match in order to kick off our show. And I'm here for it. Uncle Howdy looking to take back control again. Picks him up. Throws him against the ropes. Early pin attempt. Only a 1 count. Andrade's not near. So Andrade looking to make a name for himself, guys. Keep in mind, we could have some contenders here, you know. You never know who King of the Ring is going to be coming around here soon. Money in the Bank. 2 PLEs that are coming very soon. And oh my goodness gracious, Andrade spilled out. You never know with those 2 matches coming up. We're going to have some Money in the Bank qualifier matches. We're going to have some King of the Ring qualifiers, even get into the tournament. So, you know, Andrade trying to make an early name for himself as he makes a near fall and an instant comeback. Brandon, how are you feeling about those 2 PLEs coming up?
I am really excited to see how the talent on our roster molds themselves to prepare themselves for the PLE and builds themselves up to be a part of each PLE. It'll be interesting to see which talent will take over.
I am as well. You know, I'm excited to see which talent is going to step up and which talent is just going to lay down and just let themselves coast into the mid-card. It's going to be really interesting to see, especially when we have a lot of hot prospects on our Wednesday Night Valley episode, which you were able to join us for this last week.
Yeah. It was a great show. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and go and watch it. The opening match, we saw the Intercontinental title match. Eric, you want to touch up on that?
Yeah, we had an Intercontinental Championship match, and man, was it a good one. Ended up being Apollo Crews coming away with the championship belt. And that was awesome to see. You know, he's been worked hard, kind of pushed to the side. But he kept on working, he's kept with it, and now he has championship gold on Wednesday Night Valley as Uncle Howdy picking him up and slamming Andrade. Oh, and another near fall for Uncle Howdy. But yeah, we had a steel cage match. Ended up being Apollo Crews coming away with it. Great match overall. Had the likes of Cedric Alexander, Javon Evans, and who else was in that match, Brendan? R-Truth. Which was great to see him. And there's Sister Abigail, by the way. This is probably it, by all accounts. Yep, Uncle Howdy retaining his United States Championship match. He retained.
Just absolutely dominated the whole match.
He really did. Andrade
really flexed his power,
showing that he's going to be a force to be reckoned with in the United States Open Challenge. I would not want to mess with that guy. Let me tell you.
Me either.
But what a statement from our United States champion to kick off the night.
Yes, a good strong win after the win in last week to gain the title.
Oh, yes. So now we're moving on to our next card. Our Women's Intercontinental Championship Qualifier Tournament. Brennan, would you like to explain what is going on here?
Yes, so we have 4 women lined up for a shot at the Intercontinental Championship of the women's division. So in our first match, we have Lyra Valkyria versus Naomi, one-on-one, to get a chance to face the winner of
our next qualifier.
Yeah.
Which you'll have to tune in next week to see, because we are announcing it. We're smarter than that, guys. Come on now. And here she is, Lyra Valkyria. A lot of people's crush, I'm hearing.
One person's crush, actually.
Listen, you don't have to call me out like that.
Hey,
Booker T, come on now.
I didn't call anyone out.
But this is going to be, this tournament is to determine who's going to be taking on Roxanne Perez for the Women's Intercontinental Championship match. But Lyra Valkyria
Perez last week was able to gain or win the championship inside the steel cage via a submission hold.
Yeah, and we are excited to see who's going to step up to be able to face, in order to be able to face her, honestly. Naomi and Lyra Valkyria are both very great options, and they're about to go one-on-one here tonight on Friday Night Smackdown. Lyra Valkyria looks as good as ever, ready to go, as she awaits Naomi. Doesn't look like she has to wait too long. If you guys want to see any certain matchups, or if you guys want to see anything from us, or let us know how we can improve, please don't be afraid to comment, like, or subscribe if you enjoy what you're seeing. We enjoy making these Friday Night Smackdown on Wednesday Night Valley episodes, guys. This is a fun little universe that we get to do. It started off as an idea that we turned into actually being able to do it, so that was awesome.
Yes, we appreciate any and all feedback and anything you guys would like to see to make things more interesting.
Oh, yeah. And you don't have to worry, guys. We aren't like the NFL right now and taking votes to ban the tush push, which failed. Only got 22 to 24 votes needed, by the way, Brendan, in order to ban it. So the tush push is still a thing. However,
I did not actually know that the voting already came out today.
It just happened. So this is a couple days ago now, by the time this video comes out. But yet we aren't like them where we need to take a vote in that. We are the dictators, co-dictators of this brand, and we aren't afraid to change things up when it's needed.
Exactly.
Naomi's ready to go. She's glowing. She's here for it. Her and Lyra Valkyria are going at it next on Smackdown. Brennan, who do you think is going to pull away with this match?
I think a very good contender to pull away with this match is Lyra Valkyria. She has really worked her way up as a good prospect in our league and in real life. So I feel like she has a good chance to pull away with the victory.
I would have to agree, Brendan. I mean, she has to be a favorite, especially being a prospect, making her debut as early as what she is. But she has her hands full tonight with a veteran in Naomi who is not afraid to show a prospect what's what on this new brand.
Yes, Naomi just came out of a feud with Jade Cargill. It was a very brutal feud, and she is not afraid to back down from any fight.
Exactly. And now, so Valkyria is going to have to bring her A game as she's still getting used to this main roster, you know. Like, she's always been new to the brand, and now she's going to have to find a way to make a name for herself. as she continues. Because as you see, one of the other prospects has already won an Intercontinental Championship match. Or has already won an Intercontinental Championship in Roxanne Perez. The prospect herself, the prospect above all prospects, has won the Women's Intercontinental Championship belt. So now it's about catching up in a way for Lyra Valkyria, and you have to wonder if that's in the back of her mind, adding some extra pressure to herself in this match.
That is very true. Both came to the roster at about the same time, and they need, or I should say Lyra Valkyria really needs to show that she belongs on this main roster with Roxanne Perez.
Yeah, an early statement from Lyra Valkyria would be great in order to really show that, hey, I'm here too, and I'm ready to go. My goodness, getting a 2 count from Naomi already. Lyra Valkyria taking firm control after being slow out of the gates. And my goodness, what a combination from Lyra Valkyria. And she is showing, hey, I'm here, I'm ready for it. This is who I am. You guys better get used to it. Lyra Valkyria with a frog splash and a cover. Only a 2 count out of Naomi. Oh, and missing her attempt over jumping from the outside of the ring. That looked like it hurt. And now she has to deal with Naomi's furious kicks. And then, wow. Absolutely doming up Lyra Valkyria. Still only a 1 count, though. This match has already been back and forth.
Championships. If you guys missed it, Valley Wednesday, we saw Zelina Vega win the Women's U.S. Championship.
Indeed, she did, and let us tell you, she looked dominant in that match.
She was a true dominating force, taking shots at each and every competitor inside that steel cage and coming away with that win.
She was not afraid of anyone, Brendan. Let me tell you, it was, big drop kick from Lyra Valkyria. She deserved to win that match. And if she keeps on putting on performances like that, she's going to find herself on the main roster very soon. Maybe in this very title picture.
Yes, she sure showed that she is a dominant force and a force to be reckoned with. We'll see how her title reign goes and see what happens if she gets called up or not.
Exactly. Uh-oh, what's Lyra looking for here? Oh, nice little leg torque there. And then she hits a backflip onto her. Wow, Lyra is showing off. Yeah. Lyra is showing off. She looks like she's charging something up. She has her up. Lyra Valkyria. Oh my goodness gracious. Hitting her finishing maneuver. Is this it? It is. Lyra Valkyria winning her Intercontinental qualifier, putting herself into the championship to earn a #1 contendership for Roxanne Perez's Intercontinental Championship belt. My goodness gracious.
A dominant match by Lyra Valkyria, and she is going to be a force to be reckoned with. So we'll see who she ends up facing in a couple of weeks to be able to get a shot at that championship.
Indeed. Lyra Valkyria looking as strong as ever, let me tell you. In a very good match. She looks good. She's ready for... She's showing us right now, Brendan, that, hey, I'm here, and I'm ready to go, and I'm going to turn this women's Intercontinental title picture upside down. That's the message I got tonight from her.
Oh, I totally agree there, Eric. She showed that she is a force to be reckoned with.
Indeed she did. Now we have some tag team action. We see our tag team champions in action in a non-title match against the War Raiders. So this will be a very good chance for the War Raiders to step up and show that they can step up to Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga. After we saw Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, the Tongas really steal one last week.
Yes, it seems like the whole tag division was up in arms about how they pretty much just stole that match last week, as there was just a pinfall right in the middle of the match, and were right in the middle of the ring, and no one was able to interfere or stop the pinfall.
No, exactly. I mean, it was just an interesting sight, Brendan, because you would expect, you would expect, there to be a lot more fighting like the four-way tornado tag that we saw on the Wednesday Night Valley. There was a lot going on in there already. Lots of action in there. We expected it to be a lot more like that one, but however, it's just not how it turned out. Tongas stole it, seemingly, and it's kind of crazy that they did so in the fashion in which they did. And now we have Tama Tonga.
Shocking.
It really was. Tama Tonga crawling his way out to the ring. I don't know how I feel about this.
From Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 209 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Tama.
Indeed, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Brendan. The Tongas are just here to show that we belong. They didn't get enough credit on the new bloodline, and now they're trying to make a name for themselves on their own in this tag division.
Yes, they're trying to prove to Solo that they don't need him. They don't need his guidance, need his overpowering leadership. They're trying to show that they know what to do when they have titles and how to defend them, and more importantly, that they can do everything on their own.
Exactly. Would you say that they don't love you, Solo?
I would say these two scary gentlemen definitely do not love Solo anymore.
Wow. So we already have a new bloodline split, and it's just kind of, they're just trying to make it on their own. Solo, they felt, was holding them down. And now here they are, getting the win on their own last week, becoming the World Tag Team Champions, and really trying to take this division over as it stands. I'm here for it. If they are going to show that they can be consistent on top of the tag team division, why not? Why not them, Brendan? Why not them?
Why not? Why not them?
And here we go. Here come the War Raiders, their opponent for tonight, trying to send a message showing them that they are not on their level.
Trying to prove that win last week was just a fluke.
Indeed they are. And these are another two set of gentlemen that are just incredibly scary and I never want to deal with. No thank you.
Eric, it seems like you don't want to deal with anyone.
Oh, I just know I know my limits, Brendan. I know my limits, and I stick to them. I'm not out here trying to make a bad name for myself or a bad name for us, and trying to get my butt kicked like Michael Cole on commentary.
Are you sure you don't want to end up like Pat McAfee?
I'm all right. He showed lots of heart against Gunther, but I wouldn't have messed with him in the first place. I would have been like, hey, you know what, Gunther? You do you. I'm gonna do me over here, and we're gonna stay separate because I don't want to get involved in that.
Sounds like we got a bit of a coward on our hands.
What? Me? Yeah, you're right. I am not dealing with them. No, thank you. The War Raiders look ready to go though in this tag team matchup. Tagaloa starting it off for the tag
Ivar
team
starting
champions.
it off for War Raiders.
Oh yeah, early tag from the new bloodline. Or should we even call them that? Maybe just call them the Tongas. I don't even know.
I think it's just the Tongas now. I don't think they deserve the bloodline title anymore.
Nope, they're trying to make a name on their own, and they don't mind stepping through the War Raiders in order to do that. And another tag. They're working efficiently early. Good to see from your tag team champions, Brennan. Ooh, taking
Good,
Ivar.
efficient. Good efficient work and teamwork is very important in the tag team division.
Oh, yeah. We have some great tag teams within this universe, Brennan. I'm excited to see how they continue to develop. But speaking of tag team division, we had a great tag team matchup on Wednesday where we crowned new tag team champions. The Creeds.
Yes. In a tornado tag 4-way match with the Creeds. Jog my memory, Eric. It was Creeds. We had the Street Profits. DIY.
DIY, and then the Authors of Pain.
Authors of Pain. The Creeds definitely showed their wrestling background in the match, and they ended up coming away with the win.
Exactly. Ooh, Eric in the ring now, and he is really going after it. My goodness. Look at this hold.
Oh, that does not look comfortable.
No, it does not, but he's able to break free. Ooh, Eric with a big punch to the gut. Really trying to show our champions what's what. Early tag as he throws him into the corner. Ivar back into the ring now. Yeah, no, the Creeds definitely showed that they have the talent to be up here on this main roster right now. And they aren't waiting around. So they win championship gold even despite being new to the roster and new to the universe. And they're looking to make big names for themselves down in the prospect leagues right now. So it'll be interesting to see how they continue to develop and how the championship reign down in Wednesday Night Valley goes. But I'm ready for it. I would love to see the Creeds more and more on Wednesday Night Valley as well as on the main roster because I think they can make a big difference.
Yes, I totally agree with you, Eric. They show that they are a true force to be reckoned with, and they should have a long title reign for
100%.
how dominant of a force both Julius and Brutus are.
100%. And I don't know about you, Brennan, but I'm a big fan of just tag team matchups in general. I think that there's something romantic about it, you know? There's something about two guys working together efficiently in order to get a job done.
Yes,
Kind of
Eric,
reminds me of you and me.
Okay, Jim. What the hell?
always working together well, getting good jobs done. And oh my goodness, Ivar sending him off the post. I mean,
Jim, I did not know where you were going with that.
Name a better duo on commentary than you and me. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh goodness, we're up to a 6 count. No ways. Ivar going up. Oh my goodness gracious! That's a whole lot of
leg drop
mass.
by Ivar.
No kidding. That's a whole lot of mass. Oh my goodness. Coming down on Tongaloa. He has to be hurting.
Especially being out there on that concrete. That has to have hurt quite a lot.
Oh, the tag team champions looking in trouble already. And here's the pin attempt. Oh, and a near fall for the War Raiders. Almost beating our tag team champions. And you got to think, Brennan, if they knock off our tag team champions here, they put themselves firmly in the #1 contender spot.
That is very true. The most of the tag team division here thinks that like I said earlier, the Tonga's win was very fluky. So they want everyone wants a chance to be able to show that they deserve the tag team titles.
100%. And what a great tag team move there we just saw from Eric and Ivar as Eric re-enters the ring, and my goodness gracious.
What a knee to the head.
This is just it's getting hard to watch right now. He needs to desperately make a tag to his teammate as the War Raiders continue to pick him apart. Uh-oh, we got a hot tag coming in. As Eric is in the corner.
Bashing his head in.
Yep, I don't know quite what that was about, but... Oh, here we go. Pat Quitch, he's trying to steal one again in true Tonga fashion. Tonga's trying to get lucky once again, Brendan. just constantly with these undermining tactics of trying to find cheap ways to win.
Truly, they're trying to learn the way. They've learned too much from what Solo has done in his past.
Oh, 100%. They always hold a piece of that new bloodline, and now he desperately need to make a tag, and does. So now we have in the ring Tama Tonga.
Experts say that to this day he's still screaming, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and I don't know if a tag there was smart. As they put Eric up and over. I would have kept him in. Tonga Loa has taken a lot of damage. Uh-oh. Oh, goodness gracious. What a maneuver. This could be it. Broken up by Ivar. Where is the other Tonga? He's just watching. Oh my gosh.
His companion out there.
No, he's not. And a big win for the Tongas. Wow. Ending it against the War Raiders, proving that they are good champions. But wait a minute. What do we have here?
Jimmy Uso. Oh, it's the Usos. They're coming out.
Both the Usos. What in the world? Are they calling out our champions right now?
I think they are. I think they want a shot at that championship. I feel like they deserve to be in a title match right now.
No kidding. And just like that, the Tongas getting a big win over the War Raiders to really cement their tag team championship legacy so far. Maybe proving that it's not a fluke, if someone might say. However, interesting. It's just definitely interesting that the Usos come out at the end of that match to really make their presence known and felt. So that is going to be something to watch, I think, in the weeks coming, is the Usos' influence on the Tongas.
Exactly.
Well, now we have a tag team matchup in our women's division. Brendan, do you want to explain what is going on in this matchup?
Yeah, so right now we have a women's tag match. This is for a chance. The winning team next week, those two women will face off against each other to have a chance at the Intercontinental, the World Championship.
Yeah, the WWE Women's Championship is going to be, the number one contendership is on the line. In order to get a chance at that, though, you have to work effectively with your partner in order to get a win. In order to face your partner next week, in order to earn that number one contendership, in order to take on Rhea Ripley. Which I don't know if I would be.
Ripley was a dominant force in the championship match last week to win that title.
Yes, she was. I don't know if I would be competing for a chance to face her. But you know what? These four women have stepped up and said, I want Rhea Ripley, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes. The first of which being Tiffany Stratton.
Yes, some would say it's Tiffy time.
I would say it's always Tiffy time around me, but you know what? Alexa Bliss, one of the best women on roster, is gearing up to team up with Tiffany Stratton, and I'm excited to see her back in the ring. She has yet to have a match, and I'm excited to see her work.
Alexa Bliss, definitely a fan favorite.
Making her Valley debut.
She is looking to team up with Tiffany to get a chance next week, like we said, to hopefully get a title shot within 2 weeks.
Exactly. And it's going to be interesting to see here, Brendan. You know, this is, like I said, this is her Valley debut. It's going to be interesting to see if the nerves get to her, because this is, this is the main event. This is the main show on the main universe. The Valley is here. The best of the best are here. And we're going to see how these two work together against the team coming out now.
Yes, and the team we have coming out now, first one up is Charlotte Flair.
Like her, love her, hate her, dismiss her. You can't dismiss all the championship pedigree that she has.
Yes. The Queen has come here to Friday Night Smackdown.
And it's just insane that this is also her Valley debut.
Yes, right on the line of getting cut for that championship match last week. So I'm sure she has some pent-up anger for wanting to be in that match.
But does freshness also play a role in this, Brendan? Because she did not have a match, does it play a factor in a way of she is more fresh than our other competitors, maybe?
Yes, that definitely could play a way, as being fresh can provide some extra energy later into the match that Tiffany Stratton could not have.
Yes, Tiffany put her body on the line in a grueling fashion last week. And it's just going to be interesting to see how she does. I mean, you don't just put yourself through a match like that and bounce back immediately, ready to go.
Yeah, things like that take time to recover, but Tiffany really wants that championship opportunity because she feels like she deserved to win that championship.
And the ref helping Charlotte get her jacket off. I don't know. We need to talk to that ref, Brendan.
Hey, get over here.
Yeah, get over here, sir. What are you doing? What in the world? This guy is supposed to be unbiased. Helping Charlotte with her jacket. You're not. No, we're not hitting on the wrestlers.
You're fired.
Oh. Stupid. Alright, guys. And here's the man. The man is ready to go. And she is looking better than ever. Also making her Valley debut. So 3 of the 4 women in this match are making their Valley debut.
Yes, the man is undeniable, as she is a force to be reckoned with within the women's division.
Also, on that early chopping block from last week, I think Tiffany Stratton was the only one in that match, correct me if I'm wrong, that's now in this match.
You are not wrong there, Eric.
So we're going to have some fresh rivalries trying to get to Rhea Ripley. As the man looks to... She's always looking to put a last kicking on somebody. She's looking ready to go. This is going to be a great tag team matchup, Brennan. I have a good feeling about this.
Yes, I'm excited to see what these women do and see if any past rivalries or if anything gets in the way.
And, you know, Charlotte and Becky have a long history. Oh, and Charlotte immediately taking out Tiffany. Trying to show off her in-ring experience.
We also have Charlotte and Tiffany had a recent rivalry as well.
Indeed they did. They got very personal, and it's no doubt that of why all of a sudden Tiffy and Charlotte immediately going after each other. Charlotte wasting no time. Tiffy, though, making sure she holds her own. Championship contender in her own right. Tiffany Stratton making sure Charlotte knows exactly what's going on. Tagging a tag to Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss looking to make an impact on this match immediately. Alexa Bliss looking, like I said, looking to make a big impact. I'm excited. She deserves to be a favorite. She deserves to be in this match. She deserves a title shot just as much as anyone else in this match. All girls are deserving in this match.
Yes, as we finally see a tag from Charlotte Flair to Becky.
And Becky instantly trying to put a disarmer on. Alexa Bliss working out of it, though. Becky and Alexa having a few run-ins in the past. Ooh, Becky with a big elbow out of the corner. Oh, Tiffany's begging to get her way back into the ring. Tiffany and Becky, I think, strapping up for the first time.
Yes, I don't think we have seen these two fight each other any time in WWE history. So
Exactly.
This will be a good matchup to watch, see if anything suspicious or hateful happens.
Exactly. Oh, and Tiffany very smartly running out of the ring, and then, oh, letting Becky Lynch just throw herself out of the ring. Smart move from Tiffany Stratton and throwing her off of the steel steps. Tiffany is not pulling any punches. Oh, and with a taunt into a back moonsault. Wow, Tiffany Stratton.
Showing a flurry of offense here from Tiffany Stratton.
Making it look easy. Oh, big move from Tiffany Stratton once again. Hitting Becky with a taunt. I wonder if she's going to let Becky get all the way to the make a tag. If she does, Tiffany's ego may be playing a little too much of a factor here as Charlotte makes a tackle while her back was turned. I don't know if it was too smart, Brendan, to taunt there.
Yeah, I don't know about that move, Jim.
Ooh.
We'll see how it works out for him.
Tiffany breaking out of an early submission attempt from Charlotte. And now Charlotte doing her little walk as Tiffany makes a tag now. We see both Charlotte and Tiffany now. Both be distracting while the other one makes a tag or doing taunts. However, Charlotte takes control rather than what Tiffany did. Tiffany let the distraction play factor. And I think Charlotte's experience is showing.
Yeah, Charlotte's experience is very important in this match, as Charlotte and Becky both have a lot of veteran experience coming into this tag team match.
Exactly. Alexa brings her own source of experience as well. Tiffany's really the rookie compared to all these people. However, it's good to see, no matter what's going on, that Tiffany has held her own, and the experience has been made known as well between these four competitors. I think no matter what, Alexa Bliss versus Tiffany Stratton or Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch will be a barn burner in trying to decide a number one contender to face Rhea Ripley.
Yes, both of those would be really great matches. You just gotta wonder, hopefully none of those women get injured in those big matches leading up to that title match.
100%. And you would think, a self-preservation comes into factor here. How well do you really want to work with your teammate? Or do you want your teammate to take a little bit more damage and maybe carry an injury over into next week and make it easier for you to win?
That's something that could be interesting that we see coming into next week, if there's any injuries or not.
Yep.
We did see a few injuries this past week, and Eric, you want to touch up on those?
Yeah, so a couple of injuries that we saw from last week's title matches is we saw Roman Reigns get injured in the WWE Championship match, as well as Dominic Mysterio and Ilya Dragunov get injured in the United States Championship match. So,
it's brutal blow for those guys, because they could have been competing this week to try and have a rematch at that title.
Exactly. So a couple of unfortunate injuries. Tiffany making a tag to Alexa. Alexa taunting now, and Becky making her pay for it. That's just unfortunate.
It seems like the team of Tiffany Stratton and Alexa Bliss have been doing too much taunting and not focusing on the match.
100%. Maybe that's just inexperience. Maybe that's a little too much ego. I don't know, but either way, just not a great look for the team trying to make a run for the WWE Women's Championship. Becky Lynch re-enters the ring and makes Alexa feel every bit. Oh, goodness, what a suplex. And here's the cover from Becky. And a quick kick out from Alexa Bliss. Becky again, another suplex. My goodness, the man is making it felt. As she tags Charlotte in. Becky's looked good in this matchup so far. Oh, yes. Charlotte going for a big boot. Uh-oh. We're going to see something here, Brendan. Big submission.
Ooh, well, Alexa has to try and... Oh, what is this?
She worked her way out of it. Alexa now. Oh, running the ropes and nailing her. Lots of star power in this matchup. You're seeing four of the best that the women's division has to offer in this matchup. And look at Alexa and Tiffany working together. I mean, you're going to have to work together to get this done, but my goodness. Oh, Tiffany with a pop-up powerbomb. And a 1 count. You've got to be kidding. Tiffany is pissed.
Yes, you got to imagine the amount of fighting that's going on so far in this match, and only a 1 count from the team of Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch.
Yeah, I mean, this is getting insane, Brendan. At this point, I don't know what to think. Oh, and a woo chop. How about that? Ooh, that can't feel good on the shin. Tiffany rolls to the outside of the ring as Becky and Charlotte make a tag. Becky trying to go for the disarmer. Luckily, Tiffany gets a rope break. Wow.
Good move there by Tiffany.
Yeah, you would have thought she was a veteran with a maneuver like that, getting instantly out of the disarmer. Is Becky looking to lock it in again? Oh, wait, what is this? Oh, my goodness gracious. That hurts my shoulder just watching.
Oh, my God, that is painful.
Yeah, oh, you cannot make this stuff up, guys. Charlotte and Becky looking good. The experience is making a difference in this matchup. Charlotte, charging something up. There's the chop. And there's the face plant. My goodness, is Tiffany done here? And Alexa Bliss breaking it up. That was close. My goodness. Putting her back into the corner. Tagging Becky Lynch in. Alexa Bliss really saving that match and her own #1 contendership opportunity.
Yes, as we see, these women do want a shot at that title, but it will only come at the hands of a win today.
Uh-oh, Becky Lynch. Man slam. Here we go. Tiffany center of the ring. 1, 2. But she kicks out. Tiffany not willing to go away. The fans are chanting. Looking like it has another submission from Becky. My goodness. Dropping an elbow onto Tiffany. Becky charging something up. Uh-oh. This could get ugly quick, Brendan. Man slam. Oh, my goodness.
We haven't seen Alexa in quite a while other than breaking up a pin.
Nope. She just stood there and watched her partner get pinned. You have to think, what was Alexa thinking as Becky puts away Tiffany Stratton clean, as Becky Lynch and Charlotte get a win and earn themselves #1 contender opportunities.
Yes, you got to think through the mind of Alexa Bliss there, why she did not help Tiffany Stratton in the final moments of this match.
Yeah, who knows, Brennan? That was an interesting thing I wasn't expecting to see. Don't know if I necessarily agree with it either, because she just screwed herself out of a #1 contendership opportunity. You have to wonder if that's going to play a role or a factor here in the near future between those two. But we know next week we will see Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair for a #1 contendership opportunity for the WWE Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley. And now, for your main event, ladies and gentlemen, we have Triple H versus John Cena in a non-championship match for our main event.
Yes, John Cena wanted to get some get back after the match last week and losing to Triple H in the main event.
Indeed. It's going to be nice seeing the game, Triple H, our current champion, in action here on Friday Night Smackdown 2 weeks in a row.
Yes,
John
Triple H
Cena
is
won his
truly a
kickback.
force to be reckoned with, and he's the game. You can't mess with him.
Nope, he is the game. You can't. He controls everything inside the ring and out, and you just have a feeling, no matter where you're at, that he is going to make a difference. And wow, does that gold look good around his waist?
It sure
Look
does,
this.
Eric.
The game is ready. Wow. You just have to admire the view.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Greenwich, Connecticut. Weighing
Wow.
in at 255 pounds.
I'm excited to see him in action again here, but you got to think, again, as a similar situation, if John Cena knocks him off here, you got to think he jumps the line and becomes the #1 contender.
I agree. John Cena has a big match tonight to try and get himself back into that Universal Championship title picture.
Indeed he does. And Triple H is sitting here. He's ready to go. Take a look at the crowd, knowing that he owns this. And the big spit from him and flex. There we go. Triple H is ready to go. He's looking better than ever. You gotta think, how is our WWE champion going to approach John Cena with a lot of their history already behind them?
Yes, these two have had a lot of rivalries in the past, but it doesn't stop them from trying to tear each other apart tonight.
Indeed it does. Indeed it does. Now let's get a look at John Cena making his way to the ring, looking to make up for last week. Still Mr. Hustle, loyalty, and respect.
R-Truth would know a thing or two about that.
Yes, he does. R-Truth, speaking of which, got a title chance on Wednesday Night Valley. And unfortunately coming up short in the Intercontinental Championship match to Apollo Crews. But you got to think that R-Truth might be trying to make a name for himself down the Prospect brand in order to get back up here to the main roster to go be back with his childhood hero, John Cena.
Exactly. As everyone knows, the childhood hero of R-Truth, John Cena. And it's almost like he fangirls while he is a wrestler.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting dynamic because R-Truth is in his own right a great wrestler. However, John Cena being a childhood hero, we'll let R-Truth believe what he wants to believe. But if you want to go see him, make sure you go watch that Wednesday Night Valley episode. He put up a great match. So it's good to go watch that episode, guys. Get caught up, get to see all the action, get to see all the new and up-and-coming prospects that might make their debuts here very soon. As we have Triple H and John Cena starting right off, missing both of their punches to start, and tying each other up.
Yes, interesting that you bring that the Valley Wednesday up. As we saw in our main event on Wednesday, the world title winner was Logan Paul.
Oh, don't even get me started on that guy, Brendan. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe that guy is representing our Wednesday Night Valley prospects as our #1 guy.
Yes, it was truly a great match, but Logan Paul just snuck up and used his IQ and stole the match in a TLC match.
It really was unfortunate timing for everyone involved, and honestly, good for Logan Paul to have the IQ to go and do that. He can represent our brand well. It's just a matter of, I just don't like the guy, Brendan. I just don't like the guy. I know we're not supposed to be biased, but man, he gets under my skin.
Yes, he truly does have a good heel in him whenever he does his promos and just walking around life. He's a great heel, but not everyone's fan favorite.
No. No, he's not indeed. But you know what? He's World Heavyweight Championship, and that is a fact. So you can't deny, and you must respect him in a way.
Fact of life.
Exactly. As Triple H is working on John Cena right now, middle of the ring. Oof, that looks brutal. I don't know if my knee survives that.
Well, I don't know if my knee survives that either, Jim.
Yep, it just doesn't look good. Triple H grounded pounding. John Cena's got to get something going. He hasn't really had much offense in this match yet. I'm not saying that it's not too late for him to get going, but it'd be nice to see him do anything.
He just needs to hit the 5 moves of doom, and then Triple H is done.
Exactly. Oh, rope break from a pin attempt. And John Cena now flipping it around, flipping the script on Triple H in our main event on Friday Night Smackdown. Brennan, next week, I mean, we already have some matches confirmed for next week, Brennan. We have Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair for a #1 contendership match for the WWE Women's Championship, as well as another one set up as well. We have another title qualifying match as well. We saw Lyra Valkyria confirm herself for 2 weeks show from now. And oh goodness, 3 big shots to the back from John Cena to Triple H.
Yes, it'll be interesting to see who shows up for the qualifying of the Intercontinental Championship for next week.
Indeed it will. John Cena going for an interesting submission there while Triple H just easily counters. Triple H now back to working on John Cena, taunting him as well. Oh, John Cena with a big counter. Spinning him and dumping him. My goodness. John Cena's looking good, putting up a good fight in the main event.
As his hustle, loyalty, and respect always helps him in these matches. As he is just truly just a good wrestler. Although to some people's dismay, let's say he can't wrestle.
Some people call him a GOAT. I don't know if I'd go that far. I think he's one of the greatest of all time. I don't think he is the greatest of all time.
Oh, Eric, I think he's the greatest of all time. There's no debate.
Do you?
Yes.
See, because I don't know, because he needed all those championship reigns just to beat Roman Reigns' 1 championship reign in days.
Well, Jim, this comes down to the LeBron and Michael Jordan debate, right? The length versus the number. Also, different eras, right?
Well, very different eras. That is very true.
For most of Roman's reign was during the the Triple H era.
Well, very true.
Most of John Cena, or actually all of John Cena's championship reigns have come from the Vince McMahon era.
Which is
I
true.
feel like back in the day, we didn't really see too many long title reigns.
Well, that's what I'm saying is like, because he lost so many championships, in order for him to be able to win so many championships, if we have a 2 count on Triple H, wow. Does that play a role? Because Roman Reigns held it for 1 time for a long time, this most recently. And that's got to be worth something. Never losing that belt.
Oh, it's worth something. Is it worth being the GOAT title? Possibly. That is up to the viewer to decide.
Oh, we have the STFU locked in. Triple H breaking it very early and easily, though. We need to see our champion needs to get a grip. I mean, John Cena could earn a comeback. Oh, here they go, back and forth. This is a cool little thing. Oh, slapping Triple H. Triple H returning the favor. My goodness, these guys are going to beat each other to death. Triple H is asking for it. He says, bring it on. Bring it on, Cena. Catches him, blasting him. My goodness, these guys are going to kill each other. Oh my goodness gracious, middle of the ring just slugging and dugging and all the things rugging. My goodness gracious.
Great to see Triple H finally put in some momentum into this match as he started out strong, and then John Cena has put together a lot of offense.
Indeed he has, but this might be the beginning of the end here, Brendan. Pedigree locking in. Boom, there he goes. Oh, is that going to be it, though? He went for a cover, but John Cena got to the ropes to break it up. You're kidding me. That was all that Triple H maybe had in the tank. So smart.
Smart move by John Cena there.
So smart. Getting himself out of the way. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, Triple H has him up. Off the ropes. Oh, goodness gracious. I thought that was it, Brendan. I thought the second that he hit the pedigree, it was all over.
Yes, it was a good bout of offense and momentum for Triple H, but John Cena, able to roll out of the ring, really kind of killed that momentum.
It really did. That's just a veteran maneuver there. Oh, goodness. We have a knee lock going on here. This is a new thing from Triple H. He really has it locked in. Lets him out, though.
Yes, the damage to John Cena's knee on that has to be crucial.
Oh, but he comes back, reverses it into a pin attempt. Oh, near fall for John Cena. Triple H barely getting a shoulder up. Uh-oh, we might see some vintage Cena here.
Cena amping himself up.
Uh-oh. We know what's coming. Oh, no, never mind. I thought the five-knuckle shuffle was coming. Oh, Triple H working it back, though. What a back-and-forth contest, can I say, Brendan, between these two competitors.
Yes. It's truly been a great match between the two of them.
Oh, my gosh. That looks like an injury waiting to happen. Triple H with a big running knee. Triple H throwing him into the ropes. Are we going to see a spine buster? Spine buster! Signature maneuver. Is he done? Right here. John Cena getting a shoulder up after Triple H hitting his signature. And Triple H is calling for it again. Will the second pedigree be enough to get rid of John Cena? Hitting it middle of the ring. No rolling out of this one. And that's it. Triple H defeats John Cena.
Huge, huge win by Triple H.
Great showing from John Cena, though, honestly. And what's this?
What is...
CM Punk sliding into the ring. And these two are having a stare down. There's no...
Interesting. CM Punk wants that title.
There's no doubt.
Cut out from the match.
There is no doubt what CM Punk's whole point of coming out was. He wants a chance at that title. Triple H seems willing to give it. And that's where our show ends, guys. So if you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. And check out our other content. Brendan, thank you so much again. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Enjoy your weekend.